So hey guys, and welcome back to the layout. Um, this is Ethan, or as my YouTube name is ADRVP. I'm just doing another layout update right here. The layout is still pretty messy at the moment. I was just undoing some boxes, redoing some boxes, and just trying to get some rolling stock going basically. Today I got, I know it's been a while since the last video, I think it's been about 2 months or so, but today I got to show you a few new purchases. But before I show you this new purchases, just to let you know that the layout hasn't changed much recently. I've ordered a couple of parts, ordered a couple more locos as well, so hopefully they'll come around soon. Running at the moment is a 416 and a 47, as well as a new loco, which I'll show you in a second. 66 is just sitting here. My MPV is also sitting here. And I've got all my British rolling stock currently just stored away in the storage, basically. Alright, so here's a 47, as you guys have seen plenty of times before, right, by now. And it's Mark II coaches, 416 on the opposite end there. And expanding into the picture now is my new loco. It's a Burlington Northern shunter, and it's pulling a new boxcar, Southern Pacific, followed by another Southern Pacific, both weathered, then a grain car, another boxcar which I've had, and another new boxcar there. So those two boxcars at the front, those Southern Pacific, they picked up second hand, weathered, ready to go, as well as the grain hopper. Got them pretty cheap. I think it was about, altogether I spent about $40 for all three. The reason why I got it was because of the weathering. The shunter itself I got for absolute steal. It was about 85, I think it was, on the box. Just double check, I'm pretty sure it's 85 plus a Dakota, so it worked out to be 115, I think 110. So it wasn't too bad. This thing can pull literally anything and everything. It's running at one of the slowest speeds at the moment, and it's a really nice detail. I love the BN livery, I always have. Shame it didn't come in BNSF, which is my favourite livery in the American schemes. But so yeah, but basically it wasn't a too bad purchase for the price it was. You're never gonna come through that again. That's from Athens, and it's just a quick plug Dakota. So that's the bottom one there. Just a quick plug, pretty simple. It took me about 2 minutes to install, and it's got a nice lighting up the top of the cab as well, which is nice. Nice to see they put in a bit more detail into their range, which is good. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll just try and show you, but you can actually see the detail as it goes past, which is always nice to see. It's a very delicate model. It's number 394, as you can see, and I've already programmed it as 394. And here's its load. Also, towards the end of the load, you'll see a Burlington Northern boxcar, which is what I've just purchased just recently, as well as these three double stack trailers, which I've yet to obviously get double stacks from. But at the moment, the guy at the hobby store said, "Oh yeah, you can probably run 24s with them, no problems." Well, at the moment, I'm only running 21s, and I don't think I'll have any problems even running the 18s on my inner line. So basically, this line here, it's 18s, 21s, and 24s. At the moment, I haven't had any problems. Been running for about the last 10 minutes with the shunter, which is easily pulling it only about 15 speed steps out of the 128. Nice constant speed. Haven't had any jerking movement or anything like that. So I know this shunter's made for business. These three double stack trailing cars I got for absolute steal, in my opinion. In Australia, it is pretty expensive to try and get these. Normally looking at about $50 per car. I got these, all three of them, for about $90, and the containers vary on the prices. Probably get them for about $10 for each unit. Not too sure if I'm going to run double stacks or single stacks, but it definitely gives me a bit more flexibility on my American rolling stock. I'm obviously not going to be running it with the shunter. I'll probably run it with either my CSX or my SD70 Ace, which I've just got some good news. It should be in within a couple of weeks. So I'll be hopefully be posting up a video for that one pretty soon. You should see that one shortly, and don't worry about that, that's just a box that fell. So yeah, that's the new purchase on the American fleet. I've always neglected my fleet in the American side, but I've always gone to normally 2 purchases of British or 3 purchases of British and then 1 purchase of American. So I really stepped up my game now, and I built up another 2 more locos right there, so that's always good. And my second new purchase was this Class 60, which I've always wanted. It's a super detail by Hornby. Yes, I actually bought a Hornby Loco. I know it's a surprise, but this is probably one of the best Locos they got on their fleet, the 60s. Obviously besides the HSTs. I haven't got him running at the moment. He's just sitting in the parking. I need to take him back. Not a surprise. One of the actual, I probably can see it. I can show you nice and close. Alright, just here is basically where the contacts are. One of them's running a bit too low and it's been scraping along the tracks, so I decided not to run him only because I don't really want to damage him anymore. So basically he's just sitting over here, trying to keep out of trouble, I guess. The lighting is absolute superb on it. It's got those bright LED lightings, directional, beautiful. It's a nice smooth runner. It's probably about the same size as my 70 and probably the 66 as well. It's perfect for the layout. I'll be running this guy with anything that I got on the layout. Most likely be running my concrete facility, which at the moment has my BNSF cars. But you'll definitely see a video within probably the next month or so when I get him back. By the time I shoot this video, most likely I've already sent him into repair. Sometime next week, he's definitely going to go in, and I'll pick him up at the same time I get my BNSF. I only work maybe 2 to 3 minutes from the hobby store, so it's really convenient for me. I ended up meeting someone there the other day, which was good. It's a nice relaxing time on my break, and I'm meeting them there for about half an hour to 40 minutes, which is always nice to help someone out. He's having a bit of problem with his 70 Ace and MTH, so hopefully my Athens doesn't have any of these issues. But layout wise, I'm still looking at an engine shed. I've done the calculations, and I'm thinking of where the washing plant is and where this scrap metal car and all this rubbish, basically I could say, it's all hasn't been laid down here properly. I can actually fit a 4-car engine bay, which Bathman have just introduced not too long ago, and that is still in stock, so that still is an option. I can easily fit him there, and basically move my fueling and washing plant on this side of the layout, which is probably a decent option. It'll put a bit more depth into the layout, and I won't be blocking off, because if I have an engine facility here, you probably won't be able to see a back facility, so it's probably going to put a bit of depth into the layout as well, which will always help. So that's the reason why I haven't really gone into it. Basically, you get up to a stage in layout where scenery comes into impacts on your basically laying out the track, so that's basically the stoppage up there. This side of the layout still hasn't changed. I need to get into my station, still deciding on basically which one I'm going to use. I'm looking at probably using some fillers basically to make a nice even station. Coming around as the boxes I saw my new purchases. Container yard hasn't changed. Got my trailer sitting up there. My British containers over here. Span them around. This other layer hasn't changed. Class 70 is just sitting with the 08 shunter. Trees still falling down. The wiring on this part of the layout is probably the smoothest I've done on my whole layout. Surprisingly enough, it is the sidings that have probably come out the best, only because this is a siding that has the most amount of space to work with. The wiring got done pretty easily on this one, which is good. I will shortly be wiring up the rest of the layout. Basically, this whole inner track here, which comes into the concrete facility, hasn't been wired up yet. Either has where the 70 Class 60 is, and either is where this 59 is. But I wanted to do it all at once. I don't like taking out the tools, making a mess, and then not finishing it off basically. So the day I actually wired up the 3 main lines, I did it all in one day. It was a bit of a pain, but it did take me a couple of hours, but I was happy because I was able to actually see stuff working, and cleaning it up was just as easy. I still got these plastic molds here that actually were probably the best thing I've ever done to the layout to even it out. Some of you guys don't know, but my board was actually seeping in on this end. It's just the way the timber was. I actually got the timber for absolute bargain, so I can't really complain if I have to put a little bit of plastic down. I think I paid for the sheet probably under $50 easily. So that's probably one of the set drawers, but that's no biggie. and by the time you ballast that over, it'll just look good as new. And basically, will even save me a bit of ballast having this underlay here as well. And basically that concludes basically what's happening with the layout. I'll continue talking, but basically changes wise, I'm just still waiting. As I said before, I'm still waiting on my structures, which will hopefully fill in this area within the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So as I said previously, I ordered my ST70 Ace. Well waiting for that one. I can't wait to run this BNSF coal class, which I will be using as concrete cars on them. Also want to test it out with some double stacks. Hopefully I'm looking at probably getting another 3 more of these. They are from Walters, so hopefully I can order a couple more. I only bought 3 because that's all they had. I'm sure they have a website where I can purchase some more from, but these are absolute beauties. They run smooth as, and they actually, for the detail of what they have, they actually run really well. The guy said the limitation of it was that the couplers is connected to the body, not to the truck, so that was one limitation on the curves, he said. But to be honest, haven't had any problems. I would recommend them for the price I paid. These are ready to run ones by Walters. Paid, as I said, about $30 each. And these are pretty smooth. At the moment it's just running a couple of containers, whichever I had on the layout. So I'll get some more, get some double steps going probably, and I'll post another video of that when I get them. On this side of the layout, as I said, nothing's really changed. So basically the main reason why I wanted to post an update, it's been about 2 months, and I just wanted to show you guys that basically stock wise has changed, but layout wise hasn't really changed. I'm hoping to starting doing some reviews now. Being this downtime I'm waiting basically on stock. It's a good time to start doing some reviews, so hopefully I'll get some underway. I've just been really busy with work. Being Saturday today, just went to work in the morning, worked a couple of hours and had cricket in the afternoon, so I pretty much buggered. Got hit straight bang on the legs, so got a nice big bruise to show you guys, but I won't bear you that pain. So yeah, basically this is probably the only time I really have to do a layout update, and this is the only night I've been probably at home on a Saturday night, so I'll probably head out shortly, post this video up either this weekend or during the week sometime. I also got a new camera which I'll be testing out shortly. I just didn't want to use it today because I've got a wedding next weekend, so I wanted to save up the memory card for that, and I didn't want to basically make the video and then have to delete stuff, and it gets a bit too technical. I know it's not that easy to do, but I don't want to take that risk. Just I want to save that camera, and but I'll basically be using that camera to do reviews. Basically, so I'm gonna get a tripod for it, so you guys can actually see my nice face for once. So yep, so once I get the tripod going, I'll start doing some reviews. Probably going to do the reviews back to front, so I'll start with my newest Loco and go down. So newest Loco will be the 60 and the 394 shunter over there, and then basically making my way down. Oops, sorry about that, until I get down to my class 25 basically. So yeah, I'm still considering moving the layout outside. It's still an option, but I'll have to get to that shortly. Cost involved and all that, etc. It does get into a bit pricey. I just got to finish paying off my car first, and I'll basically convince the parents. Nearly finished paying it off, so probably if I do end up changing my layout into something else, it'll either be early next year, basically after Christmas and all that, after all that spending, basically. So yeah, so as I said, next Loco we should look forward to is the Ace. I might look forward to actually getting a passenger EMU, or yeah, EMU I believe it's pronounced as, a 4-car set. I might look at getting I think a 350 or something, just something to run around on my layout, which is really modern. Like these Mark IIs, don't get me wrong, they're nice, but I want to run something a little bit more modern. As you can see, got the MPV 66, 70, or that's all I'm missing, something really nice and modern. Because the 47 still runs, but it doesn't really. It only runs in the really specials circumstances. But I want something I can just run on an everyday, today basis. So I'll probably be looking at something pretty soon. But other than that, not so sure why the side of the layout's pretty dark. But sliding on this camera, my phone isn't really good at the moment. So hopefully I got this camera rolling, my new Canon camera. Basically, hopefully I'll be posting up some more videos. As I said, I apologize again. I've just been really flat out with work. Right? Been working up to about 60-hour weeks, so I hope you guys can understand that. believe last upload was about 2 months ago, and I've jumped up to, last time I checked was 120 subscribers, so I can tell you guys have been watching it, so it's always good to know. But I really do enjoy reading some of you guys' comments. I really like your feedback, and I really like when you guys ask some questions or have a question about your layout. It's always more motivating for me to comment down. So please do feel free to comment in the section below, as this video is now coming to an end. So basically, as you guys know, if you guys really enjoyed it, give it a like, give it a favorite. But basically, the main thing I want to see is some feedback from you guys. So if you guys would comment below, and I'll know what I'm doing right, know what I'm doing wrong, and I'll basically help you guys out if needed. I'll also probably do a wiring video, basically where I'll show the wiring of the backboard, but do it on the top. So basically, I'll have to bend down and show you guys. They'll all be doing it with my new camera, so I got some good plans with this camera. So don't want you guys to miss anything. I've already had a few questions on how to wire up the layout, which is always good. I'm always here to share my knowledge. I'll give you a quick sneak peek, but it is pretty messy down there. So the white cable is my bus, and those little brown feeders are just for each track. If I had to count my feeders, I could easily say I have over 40 feeders on this layout. So I definitely don't want any power voltage dropping anywhere on the layout. So basically, as I said, please comment below, and just happy modeling, I guess, and enjoy the rest of the week. Over here in Australia, it's heading towards summer, so I guess we'll have to enjoy the sun over here. Alright guys, take it easy.